Hey y'all, it's Riser here, and today we're reacting to top 20 best Demon Slayer moments. Just watch the movie, it will peak absolute cinema. If you can see it in theaters, I would advise you to go see it in theaters. And I'm still trying to get some more Demon Slayer, so why not watch the best moments of it? Oh, Tanjiro versus Daki.
Demon Slayer is more than just your casual demon slaying moments. From Tanjiro's first Hinokami Kagura all the way to the crazy revelation we got from
Nezuko.
Nezuko, yes, we're talking about some of the best demon slayer
Zenitsu.
moments that will leave your heart racing. Let's start off with Tanjiro's first Hinokami Kagura.
The music in the background when this happened too.
The reveal of
Oh
this
my
breathing
gosh.
style took place when Tanjiro was in a desperate fight against Rui, a sadistic spider demon, and the Lower Moon Fire
Rui's
demon.
cold
Now,
though.
Rui wanted nothing more than a normal family, but his demonic nature and tragic past had turned him into a sadistic monster. That's when both Tanjiro and him fought. It was truly a sight to see as Tanjiro fought Rui and unleashed Hinokami Kagura, which he just wasn't able to use before. Tanjiro was driven to protect Nezuko from
And then
imminent
exploding
danger and to
buckets.
save his life as well, so he unlocked his hidden power. So when he remembered his father's words, Tanjiro was able to utilize his fire-breathing style. It was
And he
amazing to see
speed blitzed
just
that
how much
boy,
it
Rui.
surprised us. There were no hints whatsoever, and it completely redefined the series as we know it. This incident was a turning point for Tanjiro as he discovered a different strength, which opened various doors of opportunities for him to slay demons with exceptional powers.
Opening thread was here. So
Tanjiro's first
clean.
Hinokami Kagura awakening was a legendary moment. Mitsuri's arrival at the Swordsmith village just had the perfect timing.
Missouri.
Mitsuri has always been known for being one of the most powerful
Her
swordsmen
sword
in
is
terms of
still
raw
one of the
strength
coolest.
amongst other Hashiras of the Demon Slayer Corps. The love Hashira arrived at the village just when everyone needed her the most, and it was spectacular. The fish demon was spawned by Gyoko, the upper rank 5 demon, to terrorize the village and kill its people. Seeing Mitsuri gracefully take them down and then suddenly witnessing her
Big
return to her
fish,
clumsy
boy.
self, it's kind of cute and funny, to be honest. Let's not forget how delighted Lord Tenshin was when Mitsuri
I don't
held him
blame
in her
him. I
arms.
don't blame that
Can't
boy.
really blame him, can we?
I'm
Anyway,
saying.
Mitsuri's arrival and sudden encounter with the fish demon at the Swordsmith village has to be one of the most
She did love
iconic moments
Hashira
in
for a
Demon
reason.
Slayer. Her presence completely changed the tide of the battle and made sure that the Demon Slayers had enough manpower to win the battle. Next up, we have Danjiro
Clean.
versus the Hand Demon.
The first
Just like how
big
Mitsuri
demon
swooped in to
Tanjiro
save the
killed.
day, Danjiro did the same. Being the main character is tough because you have to face terrifying demons while you're still learning how to fight. Danjiro's fight with the Hand Demon took place in the very first season of Demon Slayer, and it was seeking revenge as he was trapped on the mountain by Sakonji 47 years ago and has been feeding all of his students ever since. It was a truly terrifying encounter, especially since we got to know that he was the one that killed
R.I.P.
Sabito
Sabito.
and Makomo, along with a lot more of Sakonji's students in the most horrible way possible. The moment Danjiro started taking slaying demons seriously and defeated the Hand Demon was without a doubt
Oh, come on,
one of
Tanjiro.
the
Speed blitz
greatest
that boy.
moments in Demon Slayer. It was emotional, it was epic, and most of all, it was at that moment when Danjiro realized that he was capable of much more greatness. Seeing him push past his first
This
challenge
fight
with
was
the Demon
insane
Slayer
too.
was just wholesome, and we knew that things were just going to get even
Get back
better
from my
from
boy
here.
Sabito.
Moving on, we have Muzan's first
Michael
appearance.
Jackson. Michael Jackson.
Muzan's first appearance might not have been as triggering as the Hand Demon, yet it surely was eerie. When Danjiro was just starting out his journey to find a way to turn Nezuko back to human form, he encountered various demons, and one of them happened
The
to be
swamp
Muzan,
demon.
the real boss. Now, Danjiro didn't meet Muzan at some slimy or nasty area where demons are chewing humans. Instead, he met Muzan at Asakusa, Tokyo, which was brimming with lights and a festival vibe was going around. From the smooth and realistic animation to the sound effects, it established itself as one of the best moments in Demon Slayer. Of course, he wasn't expecting Muzan to look like ordinary humans or more like Michael Jackson, but that's besides the point.
That's where we
The
all
eerie
got it
feeling that
from.
Danjiro felt sensing Muzan left him in shock as his entire being was filled with anger and rage because he knew Muzan was the one that killed
Oh
his
boy,
family.
yeah,
What
when
made
he
it
got
even sadder
scratched,
is that
bruh,
Danjiro's resolve
he's
to defeat
scratching
Muzan and protect his
fast.
sister only got stronger, and he didn't even flinch in the presence of the great Demon King. Another cool moment from Demon Slayer that made Zenitsu one of everyone's
Oh, my
favorite
boy.
characters was his first
This is
form.
where
Now,
he.
if
This
you've
is
watched Demon
where it
Slayer, you
happened.
might remember that during the Suzumi Mansion arc, Zenitsu faced his
First
fears.
form,
Now,
thunderclap and
Zenitsu
flash.
is the type of person who'd scream and shout after seeing a spider, let alone a demon. He has also been portrayed as a cowardly individual who's quick to panic in risky
This is where.
situations. His
This is where I
fearlessness is
like.
a trait
This is
that
where I
his
was like,
talent
oh, Zenitsu's
overpowers him,
him.
and here's why. Zenitsu,
This is
being
my
one of the
favorite
Demon
one.
Slayers, was put in a position where he had to protect some people from the Tongue Demon.
The
Although
music
Zenitsu
too,
did
it
faint
made
in
it
the
way
beginning,
better.
he awakened right afterward and defeated the Tongue Demon with his thunder-breathing first form, and it was truly awesome. It was probably the very first Demon Slayer scene where Zenitsu finally revealed his powers, which makes it
This is
one
where
of the most
Zenitsu
memorable
finally
Demon
locked
Slayer
in.
moments. Fans not only got to see a new side to Zenitsu, but also were able to witness his incredible speed, agility, and power as he defeated the Tongue Demon in just one shot. This awakening just took our breath away, because who would have
That
thought
was
he
too
that
clean,
strong when he
man.
was asleep?
I was clean.
Next Demon Slayer moment might surpass Zenitsu's first awakening, and yes, we're talking about the time Shinobu tortured the Sister Spider Demon.
Over poison.
Shinobu Gocho is the insect Hashira, someone who's strong and intellectual, but what makes her one of the most badass characters is her ability to outsmart her enemies. While Shinobu may appear kind and empathetic, don't let her innocent facade fool you, because she kills demons in the most merciless and
The
brutal
poison,
ways
that'll get me
possible.
too, bro.
Well, Shinobu's
You sitting
intentions
there
were far from
tortured with
kind
the
when she
poison. It's
encountered
not
the
quick and
Spider
easy
Demon.
like
Shinobu
your
effortlessly
head getting chopped
tortured the
off.
Spider Demon, not only physically but also emotionally. She rubbed salt on the Sister Spider Demon's wounds by using her weaknesses and fears against her. The Sister Spider Demon had originally killed over 80 children, but when Shinobu confronted her regarding that, she admitted to only killing 5 children, and that was her biggest mistake. That only boiled Shinobu's blood, as she had already read through her lies. So Shinobu defeated the Spider Demon with the help of Wisteria poison. During this moment, we could see Shinobu's two-faced
Shinobu was
personality,
clean in
and it
this
really
scene.
taught fans to never trust an innocent smile. The entire moment was just painful as we see the life slowly fade away from the demon's eyes.
So elegant, man.
Get ready, because the next one says
Rengoku.
shoots down everyone's spine. We're talking about Akaza and his badass entrance in the Infinity Train, which made a bad situation truly
Number
worse.
3 shows up. And that theme.
Akaza is one of the major villains in Demon Slayer, who holds the position of Upper Rank 3, and he deserves that title 100%. He just looked menacing as he struck that iconic pose when he
was
landed,
tough in the
creating
movie
a
too,
crater
man.
as he touched the ground. You
They
could
did him way
truly
better
feel
in
the
movie than
pressure
this.
and
He
the
got way more
intensity coming
action.
from him, to the point where Danjiro couldn't even move. If it weren't for Rengoku, Danjiro would have been dead there and then, because he couldn't even blink and Akaza was already right in front of him. It was our first look at an Upper Moon, and the entire series never failed to show us the immense danger they pose to our protagonists. And you already know that Akaza made a donut right after this.
R.I.P.
Moving on, we have a heart-wrenching and emotional moment, and it's Danjiro's battle with the Mother Spider Demon.
She wanted to die.
Unlike most demon encounters, this one was filled with a lot of empathy. After she became a demon and lost her loved ones, the Mother Spider Demon stayed at Mount Natagumo, where she came across Rui and was given an opportunity by him to become stronger, but in return, she had to play a role in his family. So she got the role of being the mother. However, it was revealed that the Mother Spider Demon was actually a victim, and she was constantly being abused by Rui and the Father Spider Demon for being weak. It seemed that she was never treated kindly and only suffered, and she thought it was going to be that way forever. On the other hand, Danjiro known for his compassion. He recognized her pain and suffering while also offering.
He ended it quickly, unlike the sister.
Was truly one of the most iconic Demon Slayer
Sister
moments.
got it worse.
Danjiro's determination to give empathy to everyone, even demons who deserved it, giving the Mother Spider Demon a peaceful death. Normal Slayers would have felt no remorse for killing a demon, but Danjiro's warm and empathetic nature made him understand the Mother Spider.
Tanjiro's too kind, man.
It was wholesome and tragic at the same time. Next up, we go to the moment where we meet the iconic Hashiras, the highest ranking Demon Slayers in the Demon Slayer Corps.
This is where we finally see all of them. At this too, Gyomei still looked the strongest, and he is.
This position
the
is
tallest,
only given to the most
most
powerful
muscle.
and skillful combatants in the entire organization who protect humanity against deadly threats. The
Obanai.
Hashiras were introduced to Tanjiro after the events of the Mount Natagumo arc as Shinobu discovered that Nezuko was a demon. The moment we first laid our eyes on them was truly memorable. Each of them was introduced to us with their
Tanjiro stood
specific
on business
abilities,
against him,
titles, and heroic dialogues
especially
as
against
well, and it
Sanemi.
felt like we were kind of meeting the Demon Slayers. It really left an impact on all of us and also made us curious about their backstories and their true abilities. We may have hated some of them as well just because of their harsh opinions on how to deal with Nezuko. Probably the most memorable of them was Sanemi because he just made the entire thing more intense. It was a thrilling scene and I couldn't ask for more.
The headbutt
Making your boss angry
knocked him
by your own
out.
skill issue can be fatal, and that's exactly what happened because we're talking about Muzan killing the lower moons after Rui's defeat by the Demon Slayers.
This one I realized Muzan just started running away from him. He gonna catch you.
You know that Muzan is a cold and intimidating demon who loves when others shake when seeing him. So he's the type of leader who shows little value in his subordinates and rarely gets happy with their achievements and failures, but he easily gets upset and you don't want to know what happens when he's upset. A moment that revealed Muzan's sheer ruthlessness was when he became filled with anger and desperation as he saw the lower moons as failures for constantly losing to the Hashiras. Their fear and begging only added to Muzan's anger because he thought they weren't giving value to his opinions. This Demon Slayer moment was brutal as he just completely wiped them out one by one. Even with all their begging and with one of them even trying to run away, he was still
him trying to run
by
away.
Muzan's biokinesis.
He's
It was
an idiot.
a bloody and brutal ordeal that completely surprised the viewers, considering that the lower moons could even wipe out squads of Demon Slayers by themselves. If you're relishing the Demon Slayer,
I don't know what he
moments thus
expected to
far,
happen,
please
man.
consider giving this video a like. Here at ViniTube, we deeply appreciate your responses and feedback. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and embark on this incredible
If
journey
only he knew he was in
As
the
the list
Infinity
progresses,
Castle.
we have the moment when Giyu
Infinite.
uses his 11th form on Rui.
Nagi.
He came across Rui while the battle on Mount Natagumo was raging on, and it's safe to say that he's easily one of the strongest Hashiras too. Up until this point, the fight had focused on Tanjiro and his dedication to protecting Nezuko, but the whole situation changed when Giyu arrived. Unlike Giyu's demeanor, his powers go way beyond one's imagination. With just one attack, he cut through the supposed uncuttable threads like it was butter, and then proceeded to cut Rui's head all by himself. What really made
So
this
clean,
moment stand out was
man.
that Giyu didn't even sweat. It looked like he was just fighting another demon who didn't have the strength of a member of the 12 Gizuki. He was a merciless Superman who made sure the villain didn't get to hurt people again. Because how could you without a head on?
Giyu did not care, boy.
Giving the demons another round of PTSD, we have Han Tengu remembering Yorichi through Muzan's memory.
Oh, this was Yoichi.
When it comes to Yorichi, he's like the founder of the breathing stars as he created the sun breathing technique. He's also called the strongest demon slayer in history. So this heroic figure appeared in Han Tengu's head through Muzan's memory via his blood. This exact flashback happened during Han Tengu's battle against Tanjiro, and him seeing Yorichi through Tanjiro's attack was just breathtaking.
All
Even though
three
Han
of them
Tengu was
too?
affiliated with the upper
Back
moon
to back to
demons, he
back?
just couldn't stay calm after seeing that memory. This fight is one of the best Demon Slayer moments as it shows Tanjiro's journey from being a compassionate slayer to becoming a ruthless one that's worthy of being Yorichi's personification. Tanjiro was such a
Ain't no blocking, boy.
that he didn't hesitate
Put that
to
staff
behead his
down.
foe and offered him words like, "Atone for your sins with your life." And you know you're strong when an upper moon remembers Yorichi while fighting.
And the dragon.
Next up, we have adult Nezuko fighting Daki, who's one of the
Nezuko
upper rank
disrespected
6.
her. On
Together,
the
the siblings
back
made
foot,
their appearance
on the
during
spine.
Entertainment District arc of Demon Slayer, and they were faced by Tengen, Tanjiro, and the other Demon Slayers. But the highlight was the moment when adult Nezuko faced off against Daki, and it was one of the most visually stunning fighting scenes in the anime. Nezuko exploded into action against Daki, and the once adorable little demon shocked everyone with her adult form. She instantly became
Kicking her
badass
like
and
crazy.
ruthless, and didn't hesitate to throw hands. She was able to overpower Daki, and her raw power was undeniably strong as she ripped Daki Daki to pieces before burning her almost beyond repair with her power blood demon art. The fight between these young women was beautiful and rugged at the same time, as Nezuko was filled with her demonic rage, trying her best to protect Danjiro and her friends. Overall, this scene was a fan favorite for its stunning visuals, Nezuko's unexpected evolution, and just the one-sided beatdown that Daki received. Now we all know why Muzan has dibs on Nezuko, right?
You put her head back on that easily.
Anyway, moving on to yet another cool Demon Slayer
Muichiro
fight, we have
versus Gyoko.
Muichiro versus Gyoko, where fans
Muichiro
learned
was
a
disrespecting
lot
him
about
too.
the mysterious Mist Hashira.
Didn't even care about his backstory.
It all began amidst the forest of the Swordsmith village where Muichiro was trying to save the villagers. Their first encounter ended with Muichiro getting tricked into a water prison, and it was at that moment when Muichiro remembered his past that he'd forgotten due to trauma, where he lost his twin brother because of a demon attack and was severely wounded. Now, with all of his memories returning,
Got the
Muichiro
Slayer
unlocked
mark.
his Demon Slayer mark, and all hell broke loose for the demons. Despite being an upper rank 5 demon, Gyoko was no match for an awakened Muichiro, and the entire fight was just pure cinema. The animation was amazing, and the way they created Muichiro's was so dynamic you could hardly believe it was anime at all. Just seeing Muichiro finally reach his full potential was satisfying, especially since he sliced and diced Gyoko into oblivion at the end.
Boy, he's so cold, man. So clean.
Next is another moment from the
Effortless.
same season, and yes, it's when Nezuko became immune.
Now this
How
scene,
Nezuko got
I was about
immune
to
the
say,
sun
like,
remains a
they
mystery
just in
the
Nezuko
anime.
like
Seeing
that, but
Nezuko finally running in the sunlight like other Slayers made this one of the best
she's
Demon
in the
Slayer
sunlight.
moments. Nobody was
The
expecting
first demon
Nezuko.
to ever do it. This is a sad and wholesome moment.
Closer to achieving his goal,
Muzan
being immune
too.
to the sunlight, and Nezuko might
Muzan
be
was
his king.
mad.
Of course, if we go to see the lower moons, we have to include this moment in our list,
Oh,
and it's none other than the upper
Kokoshibu.
moon meeting.
First time seeing us. That's the
The
upper
upper
one
moon, or the big
presence.
6 of the 12 Gizuki demon moons, is a group that contains the strongest demons under the demon king, none other than Muzan Gibutsuji. Along with Muzan, these demons serve as the main villains of the anime, and they're deadly. Akaza fought Doma because he took his rank, and that's the same reason he hates Doma so much. The entire meeting was just full-on bloodshed. We already know that Akaza is strong, but who would have thought that the upper moon too would just let his head be sliced up like that? Of course, we also got to see Goku Shibo, the upper rank 1 himself, and his entire aura was
6
truly
eyes.
menacing. Throughout the entire meeting, bloodlust and rage were taking over the atmosphere, which in my opinion is a perfect way to introduce these monsters. After Akaza made Rengoku into a donut, did you even imagine that he could be so easily ordered around by another demon who isn't Muzan? Well, here's your answer. Burning its way onto our list. This moment left fans speechless, and it's when Danjiro pushed past his
Oh,
limits
yeah.
and unleashed
He's
God
locked in
mode
on this one.
Daki.
Blood in his eyes. Almost got the neck here.
Fight between Danjiro and Daki occurred during the Entertainment District arc, where Inosuke, Zenitsu, and Uzui fought against Daki and her brother Gyutaro. During the battle, Daki went through several transformations as well that increased her powers and fought to her fullest potential, but Danjiro wasn't
didn't
even
care.
less. His rage elevated him to another level.
He's right
to the
there
point
on
where
you.
He subconsciously started using Hinokami Kagura without taking a break. His eyes were starting to fill with blood, but he was still getting faster and his blade getting sharper. It's got to be one of Danjiro's best moments, as Daki herself couldn't believe what was happening. An upper moon was being pushed back by a non-Hashira demon slayer, and he almost cut off her head too if not for him losing stamina. The background music, smooth animation, Daki getting intimidated, and seeing the fear
Daki
in her
forcing
eyes
her to die
makes it
right
one of the
here.
most memorable fights to come out of the series as a whole. While this may be one of the most memorable Demon Slayer events,
Rengoku.
it's also undeniably one of the
Ninth
saddest,
form.
and it's Rengoku's final attack.
Rengoku. And the music too. Nostalgic.
Throughout the series, he saved countless lives. His final attack against Akaza is a heart-wrenching and unforgettable scene in Demon Slayer, since Rengoku's fighting spirit burnt bright even when he was losing. So, when the fight reached its climax, Rengoku charged his Nichiren blade ablaze with an inferno as he used the 9th form of flame-breathing, Purgatory, also called Rengoku. The animation during this moment was breathtaking, which showed the desperation behind Rengoku's final attack, as well as the massive amount of flames, showing us just how strong this slash really is. From Rengoku saying "set your heart ablaze" to the insane cinematography,
the iconic line, "Set your heart ablaze."
It was truly a moment worthy of someone called a Hashira. However, it ended up in Rengoku's bittersweet demise, with Danjiro holding him in his arms and crying out loud. It was the very day the Slayers lost a precious Hashira who dedicated his life to saving humanity. At number 2, we have the Demon Slayers versus Upper Moon 6 Final Slash. The entire battle was one of the craziest fights in Demon Slayer, but perhaps the highlight was how it ended. The defeat of the Upper Moon 6 was a coordinated final slash by all 4 Demon Slayers, including Inosuke,
when he got stabbed
Danjiro, and Tengen Uzui.
to the mouth, oh my gosh, that was just so eerie.
Upper Moon 6 siblings would just regenerate. It was a moment for the ages.
Slayer mark, it's not Slayer mark, but looks like it.
The animation, the
Inosuke,
soundtrack, and overwhelming combined powers of the Demon Slayer made the scene memorable. Seeing the Demon Slayers pushing their limits and ending the fight once and for all was truly impressive, and there's without a doubt that so far, this would have been the best Demon Slayer moment, if not for the next one we're going to talk about. And of course, it's going to be the battle between Tengen Uzui and Gyutaro.
Still one of the best fights, anime fights. Animation, oh my.
Even though all the Demon Slayers fought Gyutaro and Daki collectively, we all know the only way they won was because of Tengen's help. Tengen got proper screen time only during the Entertainment District arc, and fans could really feel his flamboyance through screens, and the fight between Tengen, Uzui and Gyutaro remains one of the best Demon Slayer fights of all time. Even though he lost one arm and was blind in one eye, he used everything he had and was able
still
to
boxing
1 versus
too.
1 in Upper Moon. If that's not cold, I don't know what is. The animation during their fight was godly and showed Tengen's explosive
one arm only, one
style,
eye,
along with Gyutaro's menacing presence. Despite the odds stacked against him, Tengen didn't give up and was able to dodge and counter
this right here,
Gyutaro's attacks.
that scene right there,
full-on hype
cinema.
train, and Tengen really turned a hopeless situation into a miracle. That's why this is number 1, and the one I chose as the best Demon Slayer moment. Well, at least for now.
Amazing.
And that ends our video on the best Demon Slayer moments of all time. If you like this video, make sure to like.
Good video. Demon Slayer, like always competes. It's always good. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.